swing and a miss. Oh, she got a little tip on it, so she stays alive. Just the outside of the bat. Made a little contact with the ball. Count stays. This is a good, well-hit ball right into the glove of the first baseman. She catches it, and that's out. So, at the end of a half an inning of complete action here, the Lady Lions have taken a 1-0 lead here over the Catoctin Cougars on an RBI by, let's see, Donahue scored, came across the plate on an RBI off the bat of Campbell. We'll step aside for a short break. Be right back after this important message.
I'm sure he's sitting around. That's like, hey. No, he'd have to join games.
Are you doing live stream?
What?
Are you doing live stream?
No, it won't go live stream from here.
Oh, okay.
I'm recording it for later.
Okay.
If he can pull it off.
Come on, Core.
What number is Garrett?
1450 or 1450.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you just joined us, we started the bottom here of the first inning with the Cougars at bat now. Lady Cougars step into play now with their leadoff batter, Courtney Eiler, batting right-handed for the Cougars. Courtney leads the county in hitting, and she hits a sizzler right to the third baseman. Runs it, throws the first, but she drops it. So an error on the first baseman gets Eiler on, and the Cougars have a runner on base.
You get where I'm coming from.
Nice stop, KJ.
Come on, Aiden, here we go.
Good job, KJ. Come on,
That'll
Aiden.
bring the pitcher Ashley Mayton to the plate. Number 8, batting left-handed. She steps into the batter's box. Runner on first, no outs. Showing bunt, pulls the bat back. There's the steal down to first, safe.
Good job, Aid.
Good slide under the tag. Into second base by Courtney Eiler. So the Cougars now have a runner in scoring position.
Come on, Ashley. Here you go,
And
Aid.
steal on the first pitch to Mayton. Lady Lions jumped ahead 1-0 in the first, in the top of the first, on an RBI by Campbell. There's a beautiful bunt. No, it tips away foul. Looked like that one was going to be great, but she got it off the side of the bat. So the count holds.
Come on, Aid. Come on, Ash.
Right at her head. She had to duck under that one. That ball got away from Windsor there a little bit. Right at the helmet. Mayton, purely unintentional, but good reflexes. Bunts it away, tips it foul off the plate and into the catcher's glove. 1-2 to count. And Mayton. Slightly open stance for Allie. She takes a look at it. Ball outside.
Come on, you got it, Ash.
Come on, Ash.
Hit back to the pitcher, turns and throws the first. No play at third. So we call that a sacrifice hit by Maton to move the runner down to third
Come on, Reagan.
on the sack.
Come on, you got it, Reagan.
Come on, Rags.
Reagan Smith, leading home run hitter in the county right now. Takes the first pitch.
Come on, Rags.
Smith chops it foul down the third base line. One out, runner on third, bottom of the first. Walkersville leads it 1-0. A hot one right into the glove of the third baseman. She fakes the throw to first. The runner does not bite. She holds, and they miss the opportunity to get that runner at first. She had an easy throw to first, but she was trying to catch that lead runner on third, and it cost her an out.
Let's go, Maddie.
Hey, Heather. Heather. Troy. Troy. That's counted as a single because she didn't throw it.
Runners on the corners. Maddie Tobury at the plate. The runner goes down to second on the steal.
Come on, Maddie. Get your step ladder for
Round of applause and appreciation. Got that bat out, showing bunt. Pulls it back, chops it. Good drop in. It's a blooper. And it drops in for a base hit. Here comes one run in. Another one turns and holds.
Good job, Maddie.
So a nice little bloop base hit by Tobury. Scores Eiler. Moves Smith down the third.
Come on, Cash. You got it,
Tobury
babe.
sits on first. So we've got runners on the corners again. With one out. And an even score at one apiece in the bottom of the first.
I know. She didn't have to sit for the thing.
Way deep foul off the right field line and into the fan stand.
Remember, Ashley,
Here we go.
wore the wrong socks the one time.
Jess Wood
She didn't have
at
to
the
sit.
plate.
And she lost her whole damn jersey. And the funny thing is that all the girls were supposed to get their jerseys to Jess because Jess didn't. And she ran and took her jersey with her and then lost it.
High ball outside, 1-1 to count.
Don't sit. She lost her jersey. But she wants to keep them right. Or, you know,
I don't blame her.
good. Yeah.
Because they go on to next year.
But foul,
Good try, Cass.
Wood
Yeah.
at the plate. Count moves to 1-2 to Jess.
Come on, Cass.
Well hit into right field. It looks catchable, and she makes the play for the out. Runner scores on the tag, and the ball goes into the dugout, so the other runner will advance. So the sacrifice fly into right field, a perfect one, scores Smith, and brings Tobury into second base. Wood flies out to right field.
Come on, Josh. You got it, babe.
That'll bring Rachel Fox to the plate. Low, ball one to Fox. Straight back to the pitcher, glove, throw to first in time, and that's the end of the inning. So at the end of one complete inning of action, we have a 1-1 ball game. The Cougars put one on the board on one hit, one error, and 2 runners across the plate. 2-1, Catoctin leads it. 2-1, yeah. We'll step aside for a break and be right back. Yeah, I said that, looked down at my sheet that said 2-1. I'm like, yeah, right.
As long as your last thing in the game says that.
What? No, that's all.
As long as your last thing you say in the game is the first one on the That's all I want you to say.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the top of the second inning, where we have Gabby Collins at the plate, batting right-handed. She takes the ball low and away. Shot, backhand glove to first, can't get it, too hot. Tosses it to first. Good recovery by the first baseman to get the out.
Good hustle, Matty Tow.
That'll bring Jensen, Caitlin Jensen to the plate. She takes a low one. Ball 1 to Jensen. Jensen fouls it down the right field line, and that'll play. 1-1 to count.
Right center. Right center.
Ball 2 to Jensen. Well hit, grounded to the second baseman, makes the glove, picks it up, throws to first, and that's 2 up and 2 down now for the Cougars. That'll bring number 4, Tara Eiler, to the plate. Whoa, right into the dugout, a hot one, and that gets the attention of the Catoctin players. Oh my, that thing was screaming right into the fence in front of their faces, and a lot of ladies jumped on that one. Ball to Eiler, 1-1 the count to the Lions batter. 2-1, Catoctin on top. Swing and a miss. Got her up high there. 1-2 to Eiler. 2 outs. Top of the second, Cougars lead at 2-1. Chopper out of play, but the first baseman puts the glove on it and ends the inning. So at the end of one half of an inning here, second inning, 3 up and 3 down, and the Cougars come into the dugout to take the plate as the Lady Lions walk out in the field. We'll step aside and be right back.
Yeah, something Island. Terra Island, yep. Oh, really?
I probably haven't seen her since then. Well, not a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
He like that. He's like, I'm checking that you was cold or something. He's like, I like to see my food when I eat it.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams advanced to state championship tournaments last year at Bachman Park. They've already met once this year. Catoctin won about 3 weeks ago by a narrow margin at Walkersville with a late inning rally, 8-7. Catoctin stands in first place in the Gambrel division of the CMC with Walkersville 5.5 games behind at fourth place. This will be the last meeting of the year between these two teams, and traditionally they've always fought hard and long in what could be described as a good test of both teams, even though these teams are in different divisions, the 1A and the 2A. There's a pitch to the leadoff batter of the Cougars, number 4, Rachel Fox. Tips it foul. Shot, third baseman gloves it, throw to first, a good one in time. So a grounder to the third baseman for Fox. They get the first out of the inning. That'll bring Caitlin Brewster. Check that. Back to the top. We've got that's numbers, that's 0. And I do not have a roster position on 0. I'll get that for you. She grounds out the second, so we get 2 outs now. If you're going with the action, I'll get that one back for you. Number 19.
Come on, Paige.
Yeah, that's Kate Brewster with the ground out. Number 19, Smith at the plate. Fouls it back to the screen. Wind up, chop to the third baseman, gloves it, throw to first, in time, and that's 3 up and 3 down at the bottom of the second inning. So the score stands at 2-1, Catoctin on top. As I mentioned earlier, these two teams, this will be the last time they play, but traditionally they really like to mix it up out here. I want to thank our game sponsors for making this possible. Center of Life Chiropractic, Dr. John over there. Tell him you heard it here on WTHU. Tell him thanks for his sponsorship. Gettysburg Auto Auction, Mountain Gate Restaurant, and finally Woodsboro Bank. Mountain Gate and Woodsboro right next door to each other. So they're both wonderful sponsors. They keep these games on the air. Other games going on around the county, Brunswick's at Oakdale. These are both baseball and softball simultaneously. We've got a game going on with the boys right behind us. They're also playing Walkersville. We'll keep you up to date on that game. Let's see, Frederick at TJ, Smithsburg at Middletown, Tuscarora at Leonora, and Urbana at South Hagerstown. Catoctin comes into this game coached by Just Valentine, 13-2 overall, with championships in 2006 and 2011. First batter for the Lady Lions, number 2, Kate Burdett steps into the plate.
Yep. They do.
Chopped this one hopper to the second baseman. Got a lot of mustard on that one, but she easily puts the glove on it and gets the out.
One out. Top of the third. Straight up the middle, backhand by the second baseman, turns, throw to first in time. Great defensive play by the Catoctin Lady Cougars second baseman to get that out. On number 3, Kate Donahue, back to the leadoff batter in the order. Imani Campbell at the plate, batting right-handed. Takes a fastball right at the knees, just a little low for ball one. One out. Top of the third, called strike to Campbell. Chops it again. Second baseman getting a lot of work as she gloves that one. Throws the first in time, and that's 3 outs to end the inning. The Cougars come back to the dugout. 3 up and 3 down again for an inning and a half now. That's what we've had all the way through the second inning. 3 up and 3 down for both teams. And the first half of this third inning, 3 up and 3 down. So we move to the Cougars at bat. We'll step aside for a break. Be right back.
For over 30 years, the McLeaf family has been bringing the tradition of home country cooking and fun to our region at the Mountain Gate Family Restaurant. Dine in at the restaurant or catering on the go. And for special events, holidays, and weddings, check out their Green Grove Gardens in Greencastle, Pennsylvania. Located just off Route 15 in Thurmont, Mountain Gate Family Restaurant features a huge buffet with something for the whole family. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Mountain Gate Family Restaurant is famous for their delicious homemade cooking, their fresh desserts, and their unique gift shop. Mountain Gate Family Restaurant is not just a place to eat, but an experience. Their renowned Thursday evening gospel sings feature some of the greatest groups around. Now's the time to make a reservation to enjoy the finest home-style holiday dinner anywhere. Call 301-271-4373. That's 301-271-4373 to make your reservation today. That's Mountain Gate Family Restaurant, a Thurmont dining tradition. Stop by today.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Catoctin High School. Bottom of the third inning, Cougars lead it 2-1. Stepping up to the plate now. Ball one to the leadoff batter in this inning for the Cougars. Number 13, Courtney Eiler. Eiler takes a strike. Fastball right down the pipe. Eiler got on an error in her first at bat. Came all the way around to score. Change up outside, looks down to first for the call. She did not come around, so remains a ball. Looks like they might have called that one a strike, folks. Beautifully hit. One hop to the third baseman, throw to first in time. Boy, that one was smoking. So Eiler grounds out Leadoff batter to the third baseman. And that brings up Mayton. Outside, way outside. As Mayton has that walking batting stance, walks toward the pitcher as the ball is released. Right at her head again, she ducks under it, second time in a row. Mayton batting .468 on the year. Inside for a ball. Mayton steps into the box. Wind up, delivery. It's called strike on the inside corner. Shows bunt. Ball is low and she walks her. So Mayton gets on the base on balls with one out in the bottom of the third. That'll bring Reagan Smith to the plate. Smith takes a ball, low and inside. As I mentioned earlier, not only is Smith leading the county in home runs, but she's leading the county in RBIs with 35. Batting .574 on the year. She chops one to the third baseman, pick up, throw to first in time. And the runner advances to second. So Smith with a ground out to the third baseman. 2 outs. Runner on second. Maddie Tobery at the plate. Maddie's last at bat. She got stranded on second. Chops it. Oh, takes a wild hop over the glove of the second baseman, and the run will score. So Mayton with a heads-up base running comes across. That ball was easy to field, but it hit something, a pebble or something in the field, and popped right over the glove of the second baseman and trickled into right field. So Tobery on a single. Mayton all the way around to score. And the Cougars lead this one 3-1. 2 out. Bottom of the third. Runner on first. Chopped away, foul. Cassidy Tobery. At bat. Base hit right over the shortstop's head, and a blooper right into left center field. And the two Toberys are on. First and second now.
Come on, Jess.
Two out. Runners on first and second. Third baseman can't handle it. Hits her in the wrist. She tries to throw to first, not in time. And the runner is on safe. So we've got bases loaded with 2 out in the bottom of the third. And that brings number 4,
Come on, Ray.
Rachel Fox, to the plate. Fox grounded out to third base in her last at bat. High fastball. Ball 1. So everybody goes on every pitch because we've got any force at any base with 2 outs. Base hit will score a run. Ball outside, almost gets away from the catcher, but she does a good job keeping the ball.
Come on, Ray.
2-0. to Jess Wood. Bases loaded, bottom of the third. Ball 3 outside. Wood looks down to Coach Valentine for the signal. She's got it. Obviously, she'll take this one. Windsor steps on the rubber, winds, and delivers. Whoa, she went after it. It got a base hit right through the glove of the second baseman. 1 run scores. Here comes another. So the two Tilburys score to bring in 2 more on the base hit by Jess Wood. Two ribbies for Wood on that one to go on her stats. And we've got a parlay at the mound here as the whole infield comes in to talk to pitcher Windsor. Umpire walks out to the mound to tell the ladies, let's play ball. And they do. So far, a 3-run rally with 2 out in this inning by the Cougars. They lead at 5-1.
Come on, Caitlin, let's go, O's.
Runners on first and second. Strike down the middle.
Come on, you got it, Caitlin.
Caitlin Brewster at the plate. Chopped to the short, she gloves it, throws the first in time. And that ends the inning, but not until the Cougars have done substantial damage with a 3-run inning to take a 5-1 lead here at Catoctin High School over the Lady Lions. We'll move to a timeout here as we move to the top of the 4th inning here at Catoctin High School. We'll be right back.
Gettysburg Auto Auction is looking for additional buyers for our increased car volume. So if you're in the market for a new used car, try this little auction. Gettysburg Auto Auction continues to have the highest customer satisfaction and lowest fees of any auto auction. And our exclusive bid drive-by program allows you to drive your car before you buy it. If you missed out on Gettysburg Auto Auction's Thursday night sale, stop by on Friday for our leftover Friday sale, where any vehicle still available can be bought on the spot. Gettysburg Auto Auction is located on Route 15 at the Maryland-Pennsylvania line, the Steinway exit. For directions and a sampling of upcoming vehicles, visit GettyAuto.com. Gettysburg Auto Auction, the little auction with a new start time of 6 p.m. and looking for additional buyers to go with our influx of vehicles.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Stockton High School. Top of the 4th inning, Cougars lead at 5-1. The first batter here, leadoff batter for the Lady Lions, hits one well deep into center field. Back, right at the fence. She makes the backhand catch. Whoa, what a beautiful catch by the Cougars center fielder to rob what looked like a lot of bases for number 5 of the Lady Lions. That was Lindsay Windsor, the pitcher and one of the leading hitters on this team. A deep fly ball. Strike 1 to Cooley. The wind blowing in out of the north, coming straight in out of center field, blowing in towards home. So no help from the wind today for the hitters. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Got it with a fastball up high. Justine Cooley. 1-2 the count. Well hit into right field, and she makes the catch. So the Cougars defense doing a great job here. 2 up and 2 down. But the Lady Lions starting to get a little piece of the ball. That'll bring Collins to the plate. She ground out to first in her last at bat. Swings it, chop to shortstop, pick up, throw to first, a one-hopper to the first baseman, and that first baseman made a spectacular play to scoop that up out of the dirt and get the final out. So that's it, 3 up and 3 down here at Catoctin High School. We'll be back.
Sick of paying bank fees just to talk to someone? Want to get out of the big banking world and be more than just an account number? Woodsboro Bank is committed to banking that truly serves the needs of their customers and Frederick County. You'll get personal small-town customer service at their 7 local offices. And with no-fee use of Woodsboro Bank's ATMs and all 32,000 all-point ATMs nationwide, you'll get big city convenience. Woodsboro Bank offers versatile checking accounts designed to accommodate your specific needs. Business owners can also appreciate the convenience and revenue-building power of Woodsboro Bank's many commercial services. Discover the many advantages of local-owned community banking.
Visit Woodsboro Bank next to Mountain Gate Family Restaurant or call them at 301-271-4944. That's 301-271-4944. Switch to Woodsboro Bank today.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Leadoff batter for the Lady Cougars, number 19, Smith. Paige Smith in the batter's box. Takes a called strike on the outside edge of the plate from Windsor. Bottom of the 4th, Cougars lead it 5-1. Bunt foul, 0-2 the count. Fastball outside, ball 1. Change up, way outside. 2-2 the count to Smith.
Come on, Paige, you got it, babe.
Ball 3, full up. 3-2. Well hit into right field. Right fielder drifts to her left and makes the catch. So a fly out to right field by Smith in the bottom of the 4th. The leadoff batter. Ball inside to Eiler. Back to the top of the order. Courtney Eiler at the plate. Well hit up the middle, base hit into center field. It rolls as she turns on first and holds at first. So a base hit single for Courtney Eiler here on the top of the 1st. That'll bring Maton to the plate. She takes a ball on the first pitch. Maton at her last at bat. Walked and was able to come across the plate and score on one of those 3 runs that came across in the 3rd inning. Inside ball 2 to Maton. No outs, runner on first. A one-hopper gets away from the catcher, runner advances to second. And we've got a 3-0 count now to Maton as the runner advances on the pass ball. Another pass ball gets by, and the runner will go to first on the walk, and the runner on second advances on the pass ball to third base. So we have runners on the corners here with no outs. Excuse me, we have one out. One out, runners on the corners.
Come on, Ray.
Runners going down to second, they let her go, no throw. One out, runners on second and third.
I thought she walked, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I thought she walked.
Chop fouled down the line. Reagan Smith. Reagan Smith grounded out in her last at bat. Down the third base line. Takes one low and away for a ball.
Come on, Ray, you got it, babe.
Cougars with the 4-run lead here. At the bottom of the fourth. Ball 2 to Reagan Smith. 2-1 the count. Showing bunt now. Smith with her bat out. Pulls it back. High, way up in the air. That one may have enough, and it's out of here. Oh, what a catch over the fence. No, it went through her glove. Right through the glove, out of here. That ball went about 75, 80 feet up in the air. Came down off her glove. Outside the fence, almost a spectacular catch, right off the tip end of her glove and over the fence. And the 3-run shot by Reagan Smith, who already led the league in home runs. She adds one to the mix. A 1-out, booming, way high up in the air. Shot into left center, brings 3 in. That'll bring Tobry to the plate. Smith had 10 home runs on the year. That makes it 11. As I mentioned earlier, leading the county. Eiler with 6. Courtney Eiler. 2 batters in the top 4 of the county here. Called strike to Tobry. Maddie has 3 home runs herself on the year, batting .405. Takes his changeup, chops it to second, pick up and throw to first in time, and they get Tobry on a ground out to first. Two out. No runners on as Reagan Smith cleared the bases just a few minutes ago on a booming home run. There's a chop into center field, and she makes the catch over her head, fading to end the inning. So the second Tobry flies out into center field to bring up the 3rd out and send the Lions into the dugout and the Cougars to the field, but not until they put 3 more on the board, and they take an 8-1 lead here at Catoctin High School. We'll be back after an important message.
Where do you get your real-time information? News, weather, traffic, school delays, and cancellations. At Cool 1450 AM, One of our most important resources is FrederickScanner.com. Live traffic cams, weather cams, city and county resources, police, fire and rescue. Anyone living, working, or traveling in and around Frederick should bookmark FrederickScanner.com on their PC or go to their Facebook page and download the mobile app today. FrederickScanner.com, a live information window to Frederick County.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here, bottom of the fifth inning. Cougars lead at 8-1. Lady Lions at the plate. Leadoff batter, number 7 for the Lions, Gabby Collins. One hopper to second base, makes a great play. Second baseman's having a great game today. Jess Wood. She is vacuuming up everything that comes at her. It's that leadoff batter there, Collins. To ground out. Another one right at her, picks it up, gloves it. Jess Wood is 2 for 2 now. 2 ground outs to second in this inning. That'll bring Eiler to the plate. Well hit into right field, but it drifts foul and out of play. Tara Eiler had a line drive out to first base in her last at bat. Chops this one back to the pitcher, gets by her. Shortstop comes in, gloves it, and throws to first. 3 up and 3 down on the top of the fifth here. The Cougars send them back to the dugout, and they head in themselves as the Lady Lions come out in the field. The Cougars have an 8-1 lead. We'll stay with you here. It's pretty cold out here. Cold wind blowing in out of the north here, about 10-15 knots. Right at the setup of the game here, our tent went flying up over the fence into the baseball field. We lost our tent, pulled it back down, set it back down, only a little bit of damage, not terribly serious. We've got a bad tear in the roof of the tent. But other than that, it's a miracle it's still here with us. So, Cougars have an 8-1 lead. They'll come back to the plate. After 3 groundouts, the bottom of the fifth there. As the players come out of the field to warm up. Leadoff batter for Catoctin. And the bottom of the fifth inning will be Jess Wood. Number 25 having a heck of a defensive game here today at second base. I can't count how many outs she's gotten, but I guarantee you it's about 8. Wood steps in. Windsor still pitching for the Lions. One hops it for a ball.
Come on, Jesse, start him up.
Ball 2 outside. you just joined us, Cougars with 2 3-run innings have an 8-1 lead. Chopped, a slow trickler, and the third baseman lets it roll foul. And that'll bring Wood all the way back to the plate. To count at 2-1. The windup. Delivery. Swing and a miss. Evens the count up at 2 apiece to Wood. Outfield playing in and straight away. Low and outside. Full count. Chop, third baseman gloves it, throw to first, got her. So Wood with the ground out to third base. That'll bring number 4 to the plate, batting right-handed, Rachel Fox. Takes the ball outside. The high fastball called strike to Fox. No runners on. Ball low. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Chop foul down the right field line and out of play. Two and 2 the count to Fox. Up the middle, backhand glove, not good. It trickles into the outfield, and it's a base hit for Rachel Fox in her first hit of the game. Rachel with the ground single, a one-bagger to first base. Fox batting .424 in the year, keeps her average up. There's a one-hopper. To Brewster. Caitlin Brewster, batting right-handed. 1 out, runner on first. Brewster, foul tips it for a strike. A roller, pass ball, runner advances to second in time. There's a throw, but way behind the runner. As Windsor one-hops it in, the runner moves down to second. Fox. High fly ball into center field. Center fielder calls for it, settles under it, makes the catch, and the runner holds at second. And then there's an overthrow at second. The runner's coming hard. She's out. That was a bad running error by that. She shouldn't have come because they had the ball against the fence and plenty of time to keep it in play. So the runner is out on a runner's error. Fox at third. Brewster flies out. And that's the end of the inning. The Cougars lead at 8-1. We'll move to the top of the 6th inning after this message.
Concetta's Main Street Bistro, located on Main Street in historic downtown Mount Airy, simply put, has great food, great service, and a great atmosphere. Concetta's Main Street Bistro is open for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, owner-owned and operated, an adorable old-world feel with hard-to-find fresh and dry pasta, olives, breads, cheeses, and more. They also offer deli-style Italian subs, pasta salads, and lunch meats. Concetta's Main Street Bistro, a wonderful place to enjoy great food.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Lions batter takes a ball Caitlin Burdett at the plate. High fastball. Ball one. 1-1 the count. Burdett. Fastball outside. Ball two. Burdett ground out to the shortstop in her last at bat in the fifth inning. Low and away. 3-1 the count. Top of the sixth inning, no outs. Cougars lead this one 8-1 against the Lady Lions here at Catoctin High School. High fastball gets away from her, and that's the first walk of the game for Ashley Mayton. So Burdett gets on the base on balls, and the Lady Lions have their first runner on base since the second inning. Fastball low, ball one. So Mayton, throwing 4 straight balls here, might be experiencing a little fatigue here. She's got a good relief pitcher backup in Sierra Cook. There's a high fly ball to center field. She gloves it, makes the catch. So Donahue flies out for the first out of the inning. With the runner on first, there's a high chopper into the glove of the catcher and an out. So a pop out at the plate by Campbell for the second out of the inning with Burdett on first. One hopper at the plate, ball one to Windsor. Windsor's last at bat, she hit one deep into left center. The defense able to make the catch at the fence, and there's the pass ball, gets by her, and the runner will move to second, turns and looks, and then she holds at second. So Burdett goes down to second on the pass ball. And now it looks like we've got a runner on, they put, number 5 goes to first base. I don't know if what happened, or she was hit or what. We'll have to get the tip foul into the chest protector for number 6. Justin Coolia. Windsor went to first, and we're not really sure why. So we've got runners on first and second now. I guess we're going to call it a hit pitch. That's the only thing we can think of. With Cooley batting now. High change up to Cooley. 2-1 the count. 2 out. Runners on first and second. Top of the 6th. Fastball tipped away and out over the screen and into the back here. Evens the count at 2 apiece. For Cooley. Chopped away. Cooley stays alive. Down to third base, steps on the bag, turns, ends the inning. So the force out at third on a hit right to the third baseman ends the inning by Cooley. 2 runners on, no runs, no hits, both on base on balls, and 3 up and 3 down here to end the top of the 6th inning. The Cougars come to the plate after this break.
For a unique shopping experience, come to Timeless Trends Boutique, home to one-of-a-kind furniture, antiques, local art, pottery, and jewelry. On Main Street in historic Claremont, Maryland. Visit us online, one word, timelesstrendsboutique.com, or call us at 1-800-864-8591.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Cougars lead this one 8-1 with a couple of rallies of 3 runs each in the 3rd and 4th innings, with 2 in the 1st. Walkersville with their lone run coming in the 1st inning. I think we've got a new pitcher in. Number 5 is no, Windsor's still at the plate. Windsor's still pitching. All right, Catoctin batter steps into the box. Windsor winds and delivers. Strike 1. Sierra Cook chops it back to the pitchers, can't make the catch, loses it, ball to first, safe. So Sierra Cook, who just came into the lineup, gets a base hit. Number 13 at the plate, Courtney Eiler. Fouled away, out of play. Bottom of the 6th inning, Cougars lead at 8-1. Runner on first, no outs. Drag bunt. Tip foul into the catcher's glove for a strike. High, towering ball into right field. Right fielder grabs it, makes the catch. Throw to second to hold the runner. And so Eiler with the deep fly into right field for the first out of the inning. Sierra Cook on first, and that'll bring Mayton to the plate. Ashley Mayton, batting left-handed. Bunts it down. Beautiful bunt. Third baseman picks it up. Throw to first. Not in time. Pulls the runner off. Both runners safe. They throw back to second to try to get the tag on the runner as she turned around. But both runners safe. So a base hit for Mayton. Runner advances to second. One out. Runners on first and second. And that'll bring the powerful Reagan Smith to the plate. Ball outside. Smith hit a nice shot over the center field fence for a 3-run homer in her last at bat. Change up outside. Way out. Ball 2 to Reagan Smith. Fouled away and into the baseball field. 2-1 the count. One out. Runners on first and second. Cougars at the plate. Ball 3. Just a little bit low. A fastball from Windsor. Chop foul. Smith keeps it alive. Exact same position she was in her last at bat. Runners on first and second. She hit a shot to center field. Wasn't that it was so deep, but it was further up in the air than it was long. Chop foul down the third baseline. Two and two now. Windsor looking. High, another high. This one not very deep. Right into shallow center. The center fielder comes all the way into the dirt. Right at the edge of the infield and makes the catch. So Reagan Smith flies out. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Maddie Tobery at the plate. Change up outside, ball 1. Fastball, called strike to Tobery. Lions will have one more at bat with a chance to get back in this one. Ball low and away. Base hit right up the middle. Runners will turn and hold at third. Good throw home by the center fielder. She chopped that one right up the middle. So Tobery keeps the inning alive with a single. It moves Smith, Sierra Cook around to third and Mayton to second. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Right into the glove, a line drive to the shortstop, and that ends the inning. So number 14 for the Lady Cougars, Caitlin Tobery, thought she was going to get a base hit. It was a line shot, straight laser shot right to the shortstop, and she really caught it in self-defense more than anything as she stuck that glove up. But that ends the inning with 3 runners stranded on 2 hits, no runs. The score remains at 8-1. We'll be right back.
cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. Well, maybe I am. If you're buying a diamond ring for your wife, it's not cool to be cheap. If you're buying airline tickets, it's very cool to be cheap and call Cheapo Air, where you can fly anywhere in the world and save on over 600 airlines. Visit family, friends, or go on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. Go ahead, be cheap. We have special fares we're not allowed to publish. When you book your airline reservations with Cheapo Air, you'll spend your travel money when you get there, not by getting there. Call Cheapo Air now and mention the travel code TRAVEL and save even more. Call Cheapo Air now. 800-772-4165. 800-772-4165. That's 800-772-4165. Call now. 800-772.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ashley Maton throws one in there for a called strike to Abby Peterson. Ball outside. Peterson 1-1. The leadoff batter in the bottom of the seventh here. Walkersville down by 7. Cougars leading at 8-1. Oh, just sort of chopped off the end of the bat. And the first baseman sticks her gloves down and goes right into it for a pop out. Sort of a blooper out to first base for Peterson. Fastball low. Ball 1. Gabby Collins at the plate. Ball 2. 1 out, no runners on. Bottom of the 7th. Lady Lions batting. Collins takes a strike. Ashley Maton looking, delivers. High fastball, ball 4. So she walks the runner. Collins will go down to first base on the base on balls. Ashley Maton leads the county in pitching with a 7-1 record. She has a 3.71 ERA on the year. A 1 hopper to the catcher. Good work at the plate by the Cougars catcher, number 14, Katie Tobery, and she calls time as she goes out to have a quick conference with her pitcher, Maton and Tobery at the mound. And we're ready. Jensen back at the plate. Swing and a miss, high fastball. One out, runner on first. Top of the 7th. Chop foul. Tip back to the screen. 1-2 the count. So Jensen's last at bat, she ground out to the second baseman. 2 times in a row in this game at the plate. She's ground out to the second baseman. She takes a ball. chopper to third base. Picks it up, glove throw to first. Good catch by the first baseman. That was a little off target. She had to stretch for that one, but she makes the play. And the runner's retired, moves the other runner down to second. Collins goes down to second as Jensen gets the ground out. Two outs. Runner on second. Eiler at the plate. Eiler also ground out to second in her last at bat. High foul ball and out of play. One and one to Eiler. High fastball. Catcher goes up and has to make a great stab at it. Tober keeps that one in play because the runner on second actually thought the ball got by her, and she was about 10 feet off the bag, and she turned and went back. Chopped into the second baseman's glove, picks it up, throw to first in time, and that's it. Once again, Jess Wood comes through with another ground out throw to first to end the inning, and the threat with the runner in scoring position. No hits, no runs, and one runner left stranded to end this game. The Cougars victorious 8-1 here at Catoctin High School. We'll be back for our post-game wrap-up after this message.
Millions of people today have no dental insurance. If you're without insurance, do you
way better than wrestling.
I want to know when you're gonna air this. When
Huh?
are you gonna air this?
The video
Hey,
tonight. I'll put it on tonight.
on the radio.
It was on the radio live.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
live.
yeah.
Okay.
But the video will be up tonight.
You go online, so you go to the AM 1450 and you go on there and there's a place that says Video Vault and you'll click on Vault and you'll click on Vault Vault and you just click through and then it'll be on that front end.
Oh, I thought you did what didn't air the thing tonight. I thought. So you go on, get on that.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Video Vault. It's like Video Vault or something like that.
Okay, I'll look
Or
it up.
audio Vault.
Okay.
I think it says Audio Vault.
Okay.
Sorry.
Great.
Heather, how do you push these chairs, please?
And you push the thing on the side, right here. On the other side.
Heather, are you gonna put my chair away for me too?
We want to welcome all of our alumni players and family, as well as some of the past coaches back tonight on our 2008.
Amanda, bring my mom's keys. Do it. Give me my mom's keys. What?
All of our alumni players and family, as well as some of the past coaches back tonight on our 2008 team. Also celebrate the 50th year of Calvin High School. If you are an alumni player or past coach, please include the field record.
Stop.
Okay.
That was my first one.
Sky. Sky.
Well, she didn't take it to my house. She doesn't know
Thank you.
Sky.
Remember what you said.
Misty. You hold that.
Find a different way than Amanda Ray.
Yeah, Amanda Ray.
No, like I have to get clothes and food and do that. So? Why? Why? For a week. Why? Because my mom got surgery. So? And she needs a one month. You need to go take care of your mom. Have you been to play this year? Yeah. Did you play after school? Just before you join. You gotta listen to it.
Okay, give him a crap. Here, Brett. Go.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Catoctin High School where the Cougars have defeated the Walkersville Lions 8-1 on what was a game that they took an early lead on, stuck with it all the way through. Cougars bats stayed alive, unlike their meeting 3 weeks ago, which was a one-run game. This one was really no contest as the Cougars were able to put back-to-back three-run innings together. In the third and fourth innings, and then hit it with 2 insurance runs in the first inning. So that's first inning they had 2 runs. Smith and Eiler both scored, and that was basically just some good base running and keeping the ball, playing a little small ball. And then Smith got a little piece of it there in the third inning, and that brought 3 runners across. And then Smith with the towering shot into left center field. Our player of the game, Reagan Smith, with a 3-run homer. The final 3 runs added to that score, giving us an 8-1 score against the Lady Lions. The Cougars leading the Gamble division now with a 14-2 record here. Victorious today at Catoctin High School, and we'll be trying to find, this difficult season because the weather has been so uncooperative. It's been hard. We were really prepared for 70, maybe 65, 70 degree weather today with no wind, and what we got was high 50s with about a 20-knot wind in our face. So apologize for that. The difficulty in doing this. We also could not stream the game. We could not get streaming service here through our carrier for some reason. We'll have to check that out later, give them a call and find out why. So what we did was we videotaped the entire game, so the game will be available with audio play-by-play call action in its entirety. It'll be archived on our website, WTHU.org. Go to the audio vault, click on softball, high school softball, and you'll be able to see that game up there. We'll be putting a few more games together for you. We're going to do some baseball, and we're moving to playoffs in about 3 weeks. The playoffs just around the corner. Of course, the playoffs will take place depending on the seedings in the early rounds of the brackets, and then they move in the semis over at Bachman Field in Glen Burnie, and then the final championship. The Cougars played against Bohemia Manor last year, and the runners-up in 2018 at the University of Maryland. That beautiful ball field right there next to the Xfinity Center, University of Maryland. Okay, we're going to take our final break. When we come back, we'll have our player of the game, Reagan Smith, and we'll wrap it up with that. Thanks for tuning in. You're listening to Cool 1450 AM WTHU.
See you, Tommy.
Good. Successful programs do not appear overnight. They are built on a foundation of practice and dedication to a cause. Excellent people have had some level of impact on this program and where we are today. As we look through our list of alumni players, we see an overwhelming trend success in all aspects of life. Success in post-high school education. Success in post-high school athletics. Success in the workforce. Success in family and your home. Success in your faith and beliefs. Success in being well-rounded, hard-working adults that we knew you would be. Thank you again for attending tonight and for your continued support of our program. After the picture, please make your way to the back of the dugout to add your handprint to your graduation year if you have not already done so. If your handprint is already on the dugout, please grab a marker and add your name as it was in high school, either on or off your handprint.
we can in every other sport, like they don't want to be in this game for softball. They want to be in the North Hagerstown.
Are we going? Good morning, Kate. You're a pastor. You're an alumni.
I think the boys catch it. From what I understand. Boys on the mound. I don't think they're losing, but it's not by a lot. It's by like a run.
What's this all about?
It's an alumni night. She invited alumni back. Cool.
And Church was out there.
Oh, she did?
I think if you got it from